Hello, Gemini. This is Solomon. I want to welcome you to Psychicloveheals. I want to send my love and appreciation out to every one of you for coming by to the channel and actually supporting. Okay, so these are going to be your March 2017 love readings. All right, so we're going to tap into energies for you, for your emotions, obstacles, the response to those obstacles, advice, and outcome. Okay, for the month. So these are going to be general in nature, so they may not speak to everyone in their situation. If you would like a private reading where I can tap into your specific energy, you can always come to me via my Facebook page, or you can email me, and those links will be in the description of the video. All right. So let's see what we have going on here for you. So energies for Gemini for March 2017, emotions for Gemini. And you know what? Actually, when I was actually shuffling already, two other cards already popped out, and I'm going to show you what they are in a moment. All right, obstacles for Gemini. It's kind of chilly. Response to those obstacles for Gemini. Response to the obstacles. Okay. Advice for Gemini. Advice. Outcome. Outcome for Gemini. Awesome. Okay. All right. And I'm going to pull three cards from Doreen Virtue's Romance Angels cards, okay? So, let's see. Energies, Romance Angels, energies for Gemini for March 2017. Whoa. I'm not going to do this too many. I'm going to do three. Okay, we have two cards here. Okay. It makes sense already. All right. So, all right, let me count with how many what the numerical number is. So we have 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. So we have 21 here, okay, and the 21 adds up to a 3. So that's about growth. It's about groups. It's about, sometimes it's about competition. Some of you could be dealing with a three-way situation. For some, not all. You may be aware of this or not. So we're going to see what's going on here. So the first two cards that we had that popped out is the Page of Cups in reverse, my nephew. The Page of Cups in reverse as a child that you could be dealing with. That this could be your child. You could be dealing with a younger Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer. And maybe there's a lot of things and obligations that you have to deal with when it comes to your children. Or you're dealing with this new relationship partner who seems a bit immature to you. And some of you may be going through a situation where you're feeling dumped. You're feeling a bit abandoned or let down. Sometimes some of you could have gone on a date and the date didn't go out or work out in the way that you actually want. So this could sometimes lead to different drinking, going out, and partying too much heavily. Sometimes it leads to drugs and things like that. So just be aware and watch those kind of things. But if you are dealing with someone who's a Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, it doesn't have to be this sign, but someone who can come through as a bit immature, sometimes emotionally unstable. Some of you may be taking on these energies of the Page of Cups in reverse, being a bit childish and reckless with your words, your emotions, not really being stable and able to balance yourself, where you feel like you want to give up. You're feeling a bit paranoid and as if you want to walk away from a certain situation or this person that you've been dealing with. So it just depends. And that 7 there is about reflection. So some of you are reflecting and contemplating and kind of waiting things out, kind of observing in order to kind of receive an answer before you kind of move forward in a certain situation. All right, so let's see here. So we do have in your emotions position, you have the 5 of Cups. So this is about energies of, loss, regrets, sadness. You may be disconnected from someone that you would love to be closer to. Sometimes this is due to any kind of arguments or conflicts that you two have gone through. With the 5 being here, numerically speaking, it's about conflict and change, which could have been some loss. This could be permanent. For some of you, maybe you're having to go out and date again, get to know someone new right now, a new relationship. That's all I was talking about, dating and going out for some of you. But a lot of times I see the 5 of Cups as just being a bit depressed or a bit alone and isolated from the person that you would like to be with, because emotionally there's something there. Okay, for a lot of you, there's something there, but you're not seeing it right now, or you don't want to see it, or you just don't see how it's possibly going to work out because of so much spilled milk, so many tears, so much sorrow and pain that you have experienced with this person or situation. And this is possibly some inner conflict going on with you. Okay, so we do have here in the position of your obstacles is the 9 of Wands. And the 9 of Wands is about that being a bit, you going through a lot of battle, okay? And this person has been beat up and bruised and has been through conflict, a lot of turmoil with this person. And now they have the courage, though. They're standing and waiting for this person to kind of return into their life so that they can go over some things that they have been holding in energetically, some things that they really want to say, and to approach this person. And I do feel that there is a need to let go of control issues, allow the situation to unfold naturally. And this is coming about if you are, wanting this person to arrive back in your life right now. If you're kind of waiting to see how things are going to unfold, you're possibly pushing things to move fast. Gemini has that energy of researching, trying to figure out different things because your mind is moving 1,000 miles per minute. Okay, so you want to know the facts of the situation. You want to know the where, the when, the why, the how, and what's what, so that you can move forward. And that's not something to be ashamed about. That's something that's naturally going to occur. So that's what this 9 of Wands is, that defensive energy. You feel like someone has hurt you and you're ready to go to battle with them once they return. So you're kind of protecting your territory in a way, protecting your heart, your energy, because you don't want to feel drained in a situation. So do let go of control issues, though, because you can see as your response to that obstacle, you have the 4 of Swords in reverse. So that's constantly thinking, overthinking, overanalyzing, giving your energy to things that's not going to serve you. This could lead to being sad. This could lead to being sick at times. Okay, I have experience in he's not an air sign, but he's a fire sign. And my nephew, when he worries a lot, okay, his nose actually runs, okay, blood clots and things like that, due to stress. That naturally occurs, and it's like a sign to not get into that worry or get into anxieties and things like that, because that could lead to that. So watch your stress levels, because some of you may be responding in this way when it comes to standing off. Maybe you don't really want to communicate with someone, and if you do communicate with them, you'll have a lot to say. It's almost like I can almost see this in a picture, like you can see this, how this person is like kind of shooting swords at another person, or if they were going in the other direction. But it's almost like you want to shoot some bullets at them, like, verbally, communicating with them, kind of stabbing them in a way because you're angry and resentful towards them. So this is what your thoughts are doing to you. You're just kind of very annoyed and frustrated about, that was a vile kind of example. But, when I say that, I mean your thoughts, verbally wanting to aggressively kind of attack someone because you're angry with them. Okay, so as the energies of your advice, we do have, and this would make me smile, the Two of Cups. And the Two of Cups is that energy of that soulmate connection that sometimes it's a new dating. You're going out to meet new people. You're having this contract. You and someone else comes together, and it may not be the easiest of experiences because you two have a lot of history between you two. And if you look closely, I believe it'll focus. The female energy is very angry, and it could be male, female, does not matter. Okay, but the guy is kind of sad because he has done something to hurt her. Okay, and vice versa. Doesn't necessarily have to be one way or the other, but you can kind of see the energy there, and they are almost timid to kind of even touch each other because it's like, that energy reminds me of this. You're angry. Some of you are a bit annoyed at a certain situation, but this is about contracts, agreements, a soulmate connection that some of you may be having. And, we have the card of engagement. It says your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. And, I think that's the card I'm going to read for something. No, I'm not going to read that card. I'm going to read another card for you. But this is like you're possibly getting engaged. You're getting to know each other on a deeper level, but it's going to take some time. And that's the part of you letting go of control issues. You may want to control the outcome or the circumstances that you're experiencing, but they are there for a lot of personal growth. So don't be hasty with this kind of decision that you want to make. Some of you may be wanting to get away from it. You may be wanting to date someone new. But, being patient is part of the process, especially if you are receiving any kind of signs that this particular person is part of your aura, that you're kind of destined to be together in a way. And you have to use your intuitive abilities in a way to know what's what. All right. So that's a beautiful card to see as advice. So just try to focus on that, or calling in your soulmate. If you want a soulmate, write things down, affirmations. Try to look at the positives of your two connection between you and another person. Don't have so many doubts. All right. So we have as the outcome, bam. We have the Ten of Cups, and the Ten of Cups is emotional fulfillment, being very happy, a happy home, a happy family, your children together, it could be you and that other person eventually coming back around, because you can kind of see the energy kind of, dark, and then it starts to get better as you start to let go and allow things to kind of unfold. So we do have the card of make the effort. It says, great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. And I always see this as a card of being that if there are different obligations that you have to take care of, focusing on yourself, making sure that your self-esteem levels are, intact, making sure that you actually communicate with the other person, that you're being patient, being more forgiving, trying to look at the bright side of a situation before you jump to conclusion. Those are part of the processes and steps that you have to take in a certain situation. So just be, a bit more patient with this process. The card I do want to read for you is instead of reading engagement, because engagement could, mean marriage, it could mean just, a tighter commitment between you and another person. But I want to read let go of control issues because I feel like that's important for you as a message of for the month of March. Okay, so let's see. Let go. Come on. Y'all don't mind waiting for me, right? If I can hurry up. Okay. All right. So we have the romance angels have heard your prayers about your love life. Now it's up to you to allow their help to manifest by stepping out of their way. By trying to control other people or external circumstances, you'll only frustrate yourself and slow down your answered prayer. There are plenty of times in life that call for you to take charge, but this isn't one of them. Of course, it's fine to have preferences, practice visualizations, and hold positive intentions. Definitely ask the angels for your desires. This card is a reminder, however, that your prayer may be answered differently from what you had in mind. Be open to all possibilities and trust in God's infinite wisdom and compassionate love. Control issues are based upon fears that others, including God, won't live up to your expectations. This is also called outlining, where you hand the universe a script of how you want it and everyone to behave. Outlining could also cause you to overlook an even more beautiful way in which your prayers may be answered. So, please call upon the romance angels to elevate your levels of trust so that you can enjoy the creative avenues by which true love comes to you. All right, so just try to be patient, try to relax your spirit, try to do the best that you can with what you are facing and dealing with. All right, and I hope that these messages resonated with your situation, and I hope that you have a fantastic month of March. All right, much love, Gemini.